Okay, still in section 3.3, discussing differentiation rules. Here in example 32, there's no new rule here. I just want to make sure we understand and remember what the derivative of a function gives us. So in this example, we say, does y equals x to the fourth minus 2x squared plus 2 have any horizontal tangents, and if so, where? So here's a picture of it. Actually, we can see it has three horizontal tangents. X to the fourth minus 2x squared is this function, and we can see it has three horizontal tangents. So how would I find those? Well, remember, horizontal tangents means that the derivative is 0 at those points. So I find the derivative, and then I set it equal to 0. So the derivative of x to the fourth minus 2x squared plus 2, again, I'm starting to get quicker. I don't need to write the derivative with respect to x of x to the fourth plus the derivative with respect to x of minus 2x squared. I want you to start getting quicker with these. So just use the power rule or the constant multiple rule for each. So with 4, with x to the fourth, you bring 4 down. It's x to the 4 minus 1, which is 3, so you get 4x cubed. Here, I could bring the 2 down, multiply it by this minus 2 right away. I get minus 4, x to the 2 minus 1, or just minus 4 times x. The derivative of 2 is 0. So 4x cubed minus 4x. And then I set it equal to 0 because I'm trying to figure out where I have horizontal tangent lines, where the derivative is equal to 0, in other words. This one I can factor out 4x. So I have 4x times x squared minus 1. I can see then set each piece equal to 0. 4x equals 0 means that x equals 0. X squared minus 1 can either be factored into x plus 1 times x minus 1 to see that I get x plus equals plus or minus 1 when I set them equal to 0. Or solve x squared minus 1 equals 0 directly, so x squared equals 1, which means x equals plus or minus 1. Thus I have horizontal tangents at the points, so now x is either minus 1, 0, or plus 1. So then to figure out what the y value is, I would have to stick it back into the function, right? So when x is minus 1, I get 1. Minus 2 is minus 1. Plus 2 is 1. So at the point minus 1, 1. When x is 0, I get y equals 0 minus 0 plus 2. So the point 0, 2. And when x is 1, I get 1 minus 2 is minus 1 plus 2 is 1.11. And you can easily see those from the picture.